Hey friends, welcome. What is up? Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out with me today. Today we are going to be doing something I haven't done in my channel in a really long time, and that is a monthly budget with me. Friends, first I have to turn this because I write sideways. I'm so sorry. But my spending is getting a little out of control and I'm trying to be debt free, and so I feel like I just need to get my life together and get this figured out. And I have never really done a monthly budget with me before just because I didn't think it was necessary, because I get paid weekly and the amount I get paid weekly is different because I get to work overtime. So I've never actually done a monthly budget with me. So this is new to me. I have watched a lot of channels do them and it seems to work for them. So we are going to give it a whirl and see what happens. Okay, friends. So I have already written down everything because it takes forever and I just feel like you don't want to sit there and watch me write everything down. So let's get into this monthly budget worksheet. I created this myself. I do not sell it, so there's a lot of channels who give this away as a freebie, so you can go check them out, or you can purchase something like this on Etsy or something. But first, we're going to start with the income. So I'm expected for my monthly income to get $2,400. And this, like I said, will go up because I do work overtime. So that is the monthly amount that I plan on getting. So first we're going to go into our debt section here, which I don't have a lot of debt, but the amount of debt I have for these 3 things is really 4 things, because I also owe money to my sister, is kind of ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. So my monthly car, I pay $300 a month. I pay $75 a week, and that just comes out of my account. So like this month, when there's a magic month, I actually pay $375. My student loans, I pay $128, and this is because I'm on the income redriven payment plan, and that has been working out perfectly for me. It's going to take me 37 years to pay off the student loans, so I'm secretly still hoping I'll be one of the lucky ones that get their student loans forgiven, but nothing, you can't hold out forever. So Discover is my credit card. It's about like $750 currently. So my payment, I want to say is $58, but that also could be wrong because I am just guessing. So we're going to add this up, and my debt for the month of April is going to be $486. And now we're going to subtract this from the $2,400, and that's going to leave me $1,914. Next, we are going to move on to my bill section. And in my bill section, I should have probably put my subscription. So we'll just write that here, and we'll take that out from underneath here. Okay. So rent, I pay my sister $300 a month to live with her. She's pretty cool and let me do it, so that's awesome. I'm poor and she knows that. So she just lets me pay $300. Okay, so then Amazon, Cricket, Paramount Plus, and my subscriptions all get $20 a month. My subscriptions, the only subscriptions I have all of these three, Amazon, Cricket, and Paramount Plus, but I pay these yearly, so I save $5 a week for that. But I have 2 subscriptions that get taken out, which is Spotify and Canva get taken out each month. So we set $20 aside for that. So we have $300 plus 20, 40, 60, 80, which I probably could have done the math on that, guys, which is $380. And now we're going to subtract 380 from 1914, which leaves us $1,534. And now we are going to move on to my wallet. And with my wallet, I get $80 a week for food. So that's going to be $320. And then gas, I'm going to give $20 in gas. And this gas is just in my wallet in case I run out of gas. I will have extra money in there because I do drive for work. And then fun, spend, and eating out all get $100. That's $25 a week. And I am currently on a no spend with my fun, spend, and eat out, which I might roll this into April and then have an extra $300 for sinking funds or savings challenges or go to my debt. I'm not quite sure. But as of right now, we're going to add it in. So that's $640, and we're going to minus that from the $1,534. So that's going to leave me $894. And then we're going to move on to the account. So these are all bills that stay in my account. I just don't include them in the bills because they stay in my account. So the first one is my car insurance and renter's insurance, and that is $132 a month. And then my phone, I pay $50 a month. And then gas, friends. This is the gas for my car. I give myself $60 a week. And like I said, sometimes that's not even enough. So I have to get it from this extra $20 that I put in here. And that's $240. I do drive a newer, well, it's not newer, it's a 2018 Kia Sportage, but I drive 45 to an hour to work every day and then back home. So it literally takes all of that money to get me to work. So that is a lot of money, but I like my job, so I don't plan on leaving anytime soon, or maybe ever, who knows. So we do it, sacrifice we make, and that leaves us $472, right? Did I do that right? 132 plus 50 plus 240 equals 422. And we're going to subtract that from 894 minus 422 equals, yes, 472. And now we're moving up to my sinking fund categories. Now, I know a lot of people have sinking funds, but they get all this money from their savings challenges. Well, I could do that too, but I do sinking funds just because I need, these categories need to get stuffed weekly or monthly. So these are my like needs for right now. They do change quite often, but so my savings challenges help fund these or go to debt or whatever, but these have to get money. So my first one is my cat's emergency fund. She is older. I got her from my mom. So I need to make sure that if she needs to go to the vet, she is taken care of and it does not have to go on my credit card. And then I give her $40 a month, and that is to cover any food she needs, any cat litter she needs, any toys that she needs, just anything in general she needs. And then car maintenance gets $20 a month, and that is to obviously go to car maintenance. And then oil and tires. So I just started a tires fund. Like I did tell you, I do drive an SUV, a smaller SUV. And so the tires fund on that is going to be uber expensive whenever I need to replace those. So I want to start a sinking fund so I will have the money to do it. So I don't have to put it on my credit card. Next we have a new car. Well, I just got my car, so I don't need a new car anytime soon. So I'm putting $1 a week into a new car fund. I just feel like that's enough for now. And hopefully I can get my car paid off and then continue to just add to the new car fund. And then once I get a new car, I can hopefully pay it in full. Like, don't even have a car payment. That is my goal. Will it happen? We shall see. So then, eFund, emergency fund is getting $10. Savings is getting $10. So my emergency fund is currently at $1,000. That's what Dave Ramsey said. You need a $1,000 emergency fund. Well, friends, most things cost way more than $1,000 now if you need an emergency. So $1,000 is better than nothing, but if you do have an emergency, that might not cover it. So we are putting $10 a month into my emergency fund. I would like to get this eventually up to more like $5,000 just in case. So we will continue to fund it and we'll see what happens. And then my savings, I would like to get 3 to 6 months of savings in my savings account because that's another one of his baby steps. This is going to take me years, so we're starting with $10 a month. So this one and this one, if I absolutely have to, and my new car will go away if I need to and I can't afford stuff. So that we will be fine if for some reason. And then Christmas gets $100. 1 month ahead currently is getting $20. So I'm working on getting 1 month ahead first before I get to the 3 to 6 months, but we will eventually get there. Birthdays gets $20. My tattoo gets $20. I'm getting $40. So this is anything I want to spend money on besides my spend. My sister gets $20 because I currently owe her money, so I'm working on paying her back. Medical gets $20 in case, I have to go to the doctor or anything. Oops. We all need an oops fund. Gets $20. And then my nephew Rowan's birthday gets $20. His birthday is in June. So we shall see what we shall get him in his birthday. We have plenty of time to get it enough money in there. So we're good. So we're going to add this up real quick. I am literally the worst at adding this. And it always takes me forever to get this right. So I have to go slow. Otherwise, I screw things up. And then I just look dumb. So we are just going to go slow. All right. So that equals $444. And now we're going to subtract that from the $472 equals $28. So $28 is coming down here into savings. These are savings challenges. So just so you guys know, like I said, I only budget so much money. And then anything above my paycheck, because I do get paid weekly, comes to savings challenges. So depending on how much I work overtime that week is how much savings challenge it gets. So sometimes I could only have 28, sometimes I could have 100 and some, which, as you guys know, if you follow my channel whatsoever, you do know that I work a lot of overtime. So now we're going to come down here to the totals, and our balance should be a zero-based budget if we did this correctly. So our debt ended up at $486. Our bills ended up at $380. Our wallet ended up at $640. Our account ended up at $422. And our sinking funds ended up at $444. And our savings came in at $28. So let's add this up. And, well, let's subtract it. So 2,400 minus 486 minus 380 minus 640 minus 422 minus 444 minus 28 equals a zero-base budget. And that is exactly what we were going for. So this is what my monthly budget is going to look like. And then at the end of April, we will come back and see how we did. So friends, thank you so much for being here with me today and hanging out. If you have any questions on how I do anything or why I do anything, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, I'm almost to 500, which I am uber excited. So, friends, thank you so much for being here. You guys are amazing. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, friends.